Hi kids, welcome to Kids World. Today I have a punctual story for you. Come, let's go into the story. Once there was a father and mother living in a house. They had two sons studying in school. The elder son was Sam, very industrious and playful, who was active always during playing time. But he used to postpone all his regular activities. But the younger son, Ram, was also playful, but he never postponed any of his regular activities. One day, their grandmother came from the village and she gave a small plant sapling to both Sam and Ram and told them to plant the sapling. The younger son, Ram, immediately got ready to plant the sapling, but the elder son, Sam, told her grandma that he would plant it the next day, as he wanted to postpone anything and everything.
Sam, your younger brother planted the sapling in a small pot. Why don't you plant your sapling now?
Grandma, tomorrow I'll plant it without fail. Today I have no interest to plant it.
Telling this to Grandma, Sam went away in his bicycle to play with his friends. Postponing any work to tomorrow was becoming the habit of Sam. Next day in the school, Sam's teacher asked Sam if he had finished off the homework. But Sam told the teacher that as he had no interest to do his homework then, he had not finished it. So he asked excuse to do it for the next day. But Ram always used to be punctual in his school activities also. One day, teacher asked Sam in the classroom about his homework.
Sam, have you finished your homework?
Sorry, ma'am, I have not yet finished.
Why do you delay like this in doing it?
I have no interest in doing the homework, so tomorrow I'll do it.
His teacher was very much frustrated with his answer. Their grandpa used to give pocket money to Ram and Sam every now and then. He told them to save the pocket money and use the money during the time of their need. Ram saved the money according to his grandpa's advice, but Sam spent it immediately to purchase burger and pizza. Whenever Grandpa asked him about his saving, he used to say that from the next day he would save the money. Saying this, he exhausted all his money. Sam was always very lavish with his presents. One day, Mum advised Ram and Sam to learn their household works. Ram listened to her advice and started to learn cooking, cleaning the house, washing the vessels, washing the clothes and all. But Sam never entered into this sort of learning area. He was very safe, saying that he had no interest in doing it today. Every day Sam used to postpone his responsibility to the next day, saying, "Tomorrow I'll do it." But that tomorrow never came in his life at all. Mom was very much worried about his activity. She wanted Sam to mend his ways and to correct all his blunders. One day, their favorite uncle Rayon had come from a foreign country to visit their town. He came to stay in their home for a month. As Ram and Sam were very much enticed by Rayon, they started to do all sorts of activities to impress Rayon. Because Rayon was a person who used to leave some gifts and presents for Ram and Sam whenever he left their home. So, expecting some gifts from Rayon, they used to try to impress him in all ways. One day evening, Rayon noticed beautiful flowers in their garden, and he was amazed to look at the flowers. He inquired them about the plant. Father answered Rayon that Ram planted that flower sapling which had then become a climber, giving attractive flowers. Rayon's eyes became big on surprise. He shook his hands with Ram and asked Sam if he had planted any sapling. But his father replied that Sam had destroyed the saplings. He never planted anything of that sort. On hearing this answer, Rayon was disappointed, so Sam felt little bit guilty conscious on his attitude. Next day, while going to the market, unfortunately, Mum fell down from the bike. She had a small fracture in her legs. So during those days, Ram had to help his mum in household works, whereas Sam never tried to do any help at all. Rayon was watching everything when he was staying in their home. One day, Ram and Sam went for an outing with Rayon uncle. After having full fun while coming back home, Rayon noticed that his purse had been lost. He was shocked and did not know how to reach home without money for the travel. At that time, Ram helped Rayon with the saving money given by his grandfather. Rayon was very much amazed on seeing all the intellectual performances of Ram. At the same time, one question had been raised in Rayon's mind that when the younger son Ram can grow the plants, save the pocket money, do the household works, why could not the elder son Sam do all these things? At last, their mum revealed the answer to Rayon for all these questions. She told Rayon that Sam, in all the ways, was equally talented with Ram, but the only quality which made him less qualified was he always tried to postpone his responsibilities. That is why he always used to remain lower position than his brother Ram. Hearing these things, Rayon presented New Year gift to Ram as he was very helpful towards others and present-minded. And he told Sam that if he would mend his mistakes, next year he would get him some gifts.
Ram, I am giving this gift to you for your helping nature and obedience, and also for punctuality. This is my New Year gift for you. Sam, if you mend your ways, next time I'll give you some New Year gifts.
Then Sam could realize his mistake after hearing Rayon's statement, and he really wanted to mend his activities. He made a New Year resolution on this matter. He wanted to keep him active always from the New Year onwards. So, children, the moral of the story is always be active. Don't postpone your works at any cost. If you do so, God will make you arrangements for your New Year gifts. So, from next year onwards, be punctual in your work. This should be your New Year resolution so that you will be able to get lots and lots of prizes and gifts in the forthcoming years. Children, if you like this video, tell your parents to subscribe this channel and like this video. Next time I'll come along with some other video. Thank you so much.